Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a popular book that provides practical advice on how to build wealth by effectively using money as a tool. The book was written by Robert Kiyosaki and was first published in 1997. Since then, it has been translated into many languages, sold around the world, and has become the #1 personal finance book of all time. The central theme of Rich Dad, Poor Dad is to challenge the myth that the rich are born rich, and instead emphasize that anyone can become financially successful through knowledge and skill building. The book teaches readers to look at their personal residence not as an asset, but rather as a liability, and to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. The book is based on the experiences of Kiyosaki, who had two influential fathers in his life. The first was his biological father, who was well educated but financially unsuccessful. The second was his friend's father, who was an 8th grade dropout but became a millionaire by using his knowledge of financial education and understanding how to make money work for him. Kiyosaki uses his personal experiences to highlight the difference in mindset and approach between his two fathers. He shows how Poor Dad's traditional approach of studying hard, getting good grades, and finding a secure job did not necessarily lead to financial success. In contrast, Rich Dad's approach to financial education and building assets, such as real estate, led to financial prosperity. Overall, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a useful resource for anyone interested in building wealth and understanding how to effectively use money as a tool. It provides practical advice and challenges conventional wisdom about what it takes to achieve financial success. Idea 1. The rich don't work for money. Unfortunately, many people misunderstand the meaning of this title and think it means that the rich do not work at all. However, the opposite is true. Kiyosaki emphasizes that the rich work very hard but in a different way. They learn how to use money as a tool to create more wealth and financial freedom. They don't just work for a paycheck, they work to build assets and income streams that will eventually work for them. The poor and middle class, on the other hand, tend to work for money alone and often get stuck in a cycle of working just to pay their bills. They become slaves to their jobs and fear losing them or not having enough money. This fear keeps them from taking risks and exploring other opportunities to build wealth. Kiyosaki emphasizes that having a regular job may provide short-term financial security, but it is not a long-term solution to creating wealth and financial freedom. He encourages people to work and learn every day to develop their financial knowledge and to create assets that will work for them. Overall, this chapter highlights the importance of shifting one's mindset from working for money to using money as a tool for financial growth and freedom. Idea 2. Why teach financial literacy? Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of understanding the difference between assets and liabilities. He explains that it's not just about how much money you make, but also about how much money you keep. Kiyosaki defines an asset as something that has value and can produce income or appreciate in value. An asset can also be easily bought and sold in a market. On the other hand, a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket because of the associated costs. Interestingly, Kiyosaki points out that a personal residence is not always an asset. It only becomes an asset when it appreciates enough to offset the costs of ownership. In contrast, rental property is considered an asset because it generates enough passive income to cover the expenses of operating and financing the real estate. To become wealthy, Kiyosaki advises readers to focus on buying income-producing assets and keeping liabilities and expenses low. By doing so, you can deepen your asset column and increase your net worth. In summary, understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is essential to building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Idea 3. Mind your own business. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of building a solid financial foundation by getting out of debt, investing in income-producing assets, and becoming financially literate. Kiyosaki urges readers to recognize the difference between a profession and a business. A profession is working for someone else, while a business is creating your own income stream. By building a business, you can create wealth and financial freedom, instead of just earning a paycheck. The chapter also emphasizes the importance of taking calculated risks and investing in assets that will produce income over time. This is in contrast to the conservative mindset of the poor and middle class, who often cling to their jobs out of fear and lack of financial education. Kiyosaki's message is clear. By building a strong financial foundation and investing in assets that generate passive income, you can break free from the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and achieve true financial freedom. Idea 4. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Kiyosaki covers the importance of understanding the legal and tax advantages when it comes to building long-term wealth. Although Kiyosaki's example of using a Porsche as a business expense may not be sound financial advice, the chapter highlights the importance of understanding company structures and the tax code to minimize tax burdens legally. Kiyosaki emphasizes that the wealthy take advantage of legal tax benefits that many people are unaware of or do not fully understand. For example, corporations can pay expenses before paying taxes, whereas employees must pay taxes first and then attempt to cover expenses with the remaining funds. Additionally, corporations provide legal protection against lawsuits, and many wealthy individuals personally own nothing but control everything through their corporations. In this chapter, Kiyosaki introduces the 4 main components of what he calls financial IQ, which are accounting, investment strategy, market law, and law. It is essential to have a basic understanding of each of these areas to succeed financially. Overall, the chapter stresses the importance of understanding the legal and tax advantages of various company structures and how they can contribute significantly to building long-term wealth. Idea 5. The rich invent money. Kiyosaki emphasizes the concept of inventing money, which involves identifying opportunities or deals that others have not discovered due to a lack of skill, knowledge, resources, or contacts. The chapter also distinguishes between 2 types of investors: those who entrust their money to a developer or fund manager, investment packages, and professional investors who research the market to find lucrative opportunities and manage their own investments. Professional investors have 3 things in common: the ability to identify overlooked opportunities, the capability to raise funds for investment, and the willingness to work with other intelligent individuals. Even if someone believes that there are no real estate bargains in their area, the truth is that prime opportunities are everywhere, but most people are not trained financially to recognize them. As Rich Dad Poor Dad suggests, inventing money requires a mindset shift that enables one to see the potential in every situation and recognize overlooked opportunities. Idea 6. Work to learn. Don't work for money. Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of working to learn rather than just working for money. While Poor Dad valued job security and a steady income, Rich Dad became a millionaire by focusing on developing his skills and knowledge. Kiyosaki advises young people to look at the skills they want to acquire before choosing a profession and getting stuck in the rat race. He illustrates this point with his own experience, where he joined the Marines to learn essential business skills such as leading and managing people. Kiyosaki then went on to work for Xerox, where he honed his sales skills and became one of the top 5 salespeople in the company. He eventually left the corporate world to start his own business. Chapter 6 goes on to discuss the key management skills necessary for success in business. These skills include cash flow management, systems management, and people management. By mastering these skills, entrepreneurs can create efficient and profitable businesses that generate long-term wealth. Idea 7. Overcoming obstacles. Robert Kiyosaki discusses the primary difference between rich and poor people, which is how they manage fear. He explains that fear, specifically the fear of losing money, is one of the 5 biggest obstacles on the path to becoming financially independent. Kiyosaki notes that losing money is a fact of investing life, and it is essential to learn how to handle that fear. The other 4 obstacles are cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. Cynicism can cause doubt and affect self-confidence, while laziness can lead to being busy but unproductive. Bad habits can control behavior and prevent people from investing, while arrogance can cause people to ignore what they do not know, leading to losses. Kiyosaki suggests that filtering negative people and their fears out of life and concentrating on the big picture can help overcome these obstacles. He advises people to train themselves to listen to what others have to say, especially when it comes to money and investing, and to educate themselves or find an expert in the field if they are ignorant about a subject. Overcoming these obstacles requires a blend of balance and focus, and it is crucial to develop good financial habits and prioritize paying oneself first. By overcoming these obstacles and staying focused on the big picture, people can become successful real estate investors and achieve financial independence. Idea 8. Getting started. Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes that there is wealth all around us, but most people are not trained to see it. This is because we are often conditioned to work for someone else, spend our earnings, and borrow more when we fall short. However, Kiyosaki argues that developing our financial genius can help us uncover the wealth that already exists. For instance, while an average person might spend a week searching for a good real estate deal and find nothing, an investor who has trained themselves can easily find several deals in a day. To develop your financial genius, Kiyosaki suggests following these 10 steps. 1. Have a deep emotional reason or purpose for what you do. 2. Understand the power of choice and choose daily what to do. 3. Choose your friends carefully by leveraging the power of association. 4. Master the power of learning quickly and develop a formula for making money. 5. Pay yourself first by mastering the power of self-discipline. 6. Select great people for your team and compensate them generously for their advice. 7. Focus on return of investment first, followed by return on investment. 8. Use money generated by assets you own to buy luxuries. 9. Have a role model to follow and tap into their genius. 10. Realize that if you want something, you need to give something first. By following these steps, you can develop the skills and mindset necessary to uncover the gold that is waiting to be found all around you. So, take action and start developing your financial genius today. Idea 9. Take action. Robert Kiyosaki provides readers with a practical checklist of actions they can take to start building their wealth today. By applying the lessons taught in the book, individuals can improve their financial intelligence and begin to see opportunities that they were previously unaware of. The first step in this process is to take a break and assess what is and isn't working in your current financial situation. From there, you can start looking for new ideas and resources on different and unique subjects. Finding a mentor who's been where you're going and learning from them is also an essential step. Continued education is critical to financial success, and it's important to attend classes, seminars, and read to continue learning. Making lots of offers with escape clauses is also key, as someone will eventually say yes. Spending time each month looking for changes that create bargains in specific areas can help identify opportunities that others might miss. It's also essential to shop for real estate deals when the market corrects, as profits are made when buying, not when selling. Investing in your education can teach you how, when, and where to buy. Thinking bigger and finding ways to negotiate volume discounts is also important. Reading and learning from history can help individuals make informed financial decisions, as history often repeats itself. Ultimately, taking action is more important than inaction when it comes to building wealth. By following these steps and continuing to educate yourself, you can start seeing opportunities and building your financial intelligence. Summary. The author highlights the inequality in financial education caused by the socioeconomic divide between rich and poor parents. He explains that the children of wealthy parents have the advantage of being exposed to the workings of the stock market and wealth management from an early age, which gives them the tools to build a secure financial future. However, children of poor parents are deprived of this education and suffer as a result. Drawing from his own personal experience, the author has crafted a roadmap to financial success by simplifying the basics of the stock market and wealth management. He explains the difference between an asset and a liability, and provides examples of smart investments that can help anyone build their wealth. By sharing his knowledge and experience, the author aims to empower individuals from all walks of life to take control of their financial future, regardless of their background or socioeconomic status. He believes that with the right mindset and education, anyone can achieve financial success and create a better life for themselves and their loved ones.